at Kiteboarding.com and Wingboarding.com. Now we're out here at the AWSI and we're always looking for something that's innovative. We want to bring something that's different into the sport which can change your whole riding. Well, let me tell you, Slingshot has really done a cool thing. This is called the One-lock system. So they say that, you don't need tools or whatever, but mounting your foil onto the board is pretty much standard. They have a really neat system, but this is the trick to it. So let's just say this is me and I'm out and I'm gonna go winging. This is a beautiful wing. They got a 926, 725, all the different sizes. This is the Glide series. They got the E series, so if you're learning, and then they got the Kite series. So let's say I was out winging. This is my standard Mast. It comes in aluminum, different lengths, full carbon, high modulus, or aluminum there. So I want to switch it out. This is what's cool. So there's a little lock device right up in here, a little cam lock device that they came up with. It's completely adjustable, so you can adjust your tension as there's very little wear in carbon at all. So once you unlock that, all I've got to do, a little bit of shake, and there's my tail. Now the cool part is this tail works with my Glide, it'll work with my Kite, it'll work with me teaching a lesson or anybody wanting to learn how to do it. So it's the same tail. Now once I get the tail, I shake and I pull out the wing. All the lock system goes with it, having all different sizes. So now I want to go Kite. I pull up the Kite one, I shuttle that down inside, and this whole locking system locks in. Now what I want to do is I want to show you how this is working. So this is a camming device, little triangles, little angles down in here, and this all cams and increases its tension up inside of here. I don't see any wear points. This is going to be really cool and last a long time. As everything kind of settles in, you can do your adjustment, which is one of the questions that we have some people. But it's so simple. This goes up inside of there and it's perfectly fit for the inside of the mast here. So the end of the mast is a triangle and everything locks off. People are asking, how much motion does it have or any kind of flex? Zero. You get this thing locked inside of here and tension. This one's loose, but all of a sudden when you put in the tail, this whole camming device comes together. You put it up in there, pop it, now I'm ready to go Kite. And it's a solid. There is no wiggle, there is no slack in there. So there's my Kite rig, and I want to go teach. I shake it, same tail. Let's get someone who wants to learn, and we pull up the E series. It's a really cool, clean system. And I gotta tell you, I've been riding on these all this week. Really nice high performance. This, if you're watching Mr. Fred Hope ride, that's his wing. So this is what they're making. These high performance, really nice, smooth flying. They got different sizes of tails. They're gonna come out with more. I know they're gonna do it, but right now they have the set series. So there you go. Now you wanna go out and I wanna teach a lesson. Now the other cool part is they designed an aluminum mast, and the difference in weight is very minimal. It is really cool the way that they bonded the mast in here. It's not the bolts and screws that corrode. No more of that. So now you've got this bonded on here, sealed out, and they have them on all different sizes. Prices are going to be fantastic for this rig, and the performance it's fantastic. There's no difference a lot. You get a little bit more stiffness in that carbon, a little bit smoother, and they'll get a little bit thinner. Anyway, that's a system called the One-lock system. Really cool from Slingshot. This is something I tell you, get your hands on it, get to looking at it. It is a really cool system.
Did you just say you actually like something?
Oh yeah. This is your system.
Yeah.
Did you do this?
Bobby designed it, but I helped him break everything until we found something that was strong enough.
Oh, and that's it.
To hold up to your.
Now I asked them, is this your wing?
It's my wing. This is the 657 that we now call the 755. We tried to make it better. We couldn't because it's already so good.
It's
so
really
this
nice.
thing is
and
the
you
same,
run the same tail. I'm sitting there describing to the folks.
I run the carved 200 tail.
Carved 200.
And then I usually do like a 92 HM or something like that. But the normal Mast is still 20% stiffer than Fantastic. So man, it doesn't really, you don't have to spend $1,600 to get stiffness. We were able to get just as much stiffness or more than our old foil out of our normal carbon Mast. It's still competitive. $9.99 for the 72, $11.99 for the 92 Mast.
That's awesome. Really cool system. You guys did a great job on this.
Thank you.
You know,
wow.
This guy's going to be a legend. If you haven't watched him, Watch his videos, unbelievably good. He's trying to keep up with me, but man, let me tell you.
It's a little hard. It's a little fast.
Big respect for this guy. He's staying in the industry, love this thing. Anyway, it's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com and Wingboarding.com. Get the One-lock, give it a try, give it a ride, and you could ride like Fred.
Perfect.